movieweb.com.
When I was young, I had an affair.
She was a friend of yours?
A kind of friend. She liked being read to.
You never tell me what you've been studying.
I'm studying a play. You can read it.
I'd rather listen to you.
Sing to me of the man, Muse, the man of
Twists and turns, driven time and again off course.
Why do you leave early?
You always leave early.
The affair only lasted a summer.
I can't live without you. Even the thought of it kills me.
The film is primarily about reconciliation between the Germans, between the older and younger generation. But I thought your character, playing the mother and daughter survivor, has a different take on reconciliation. She has a take on forgiveness. Can you talk about playing that final scene when you talk to the older Michael, Ray Fiennes, and talk about how hard it is to forgive something like that?
It's we prepared for that scene, and we had to rewrite. We, David Hare and Stephen, rewrote that scene several times because it is so explosive, with basically a Nazi meeting with the victim, somebody representing the Nazis meeting with the victim and kind of asking for forgiveness, so it was such an explosive, every word could make it all tilt and go into the wrong direction. So and she can't forgive him, she can't give him anything really, but what goes on between them and her seeing him and his pain and what he's gone through. And there's so much going on in that scene. So it was almost crazy because we had such a short stretch of screen time to get so much in.
Can I ask you about the trial, the scene where you're playing her mother at the trial? That's one of these scenes where you're very emotional and focused, but there's a lot of people around. And I just discovered from Stephen that all the judges are real judges and real lawyers and weren't really actors. Did that make it more realistic for you?
The way he had set it up was incredibly powerful because he had all these judges and lawyers and their presence, because they were real lawyers and judges, was different from getting a few extras to do that. And also all the guards, he had gotten these incredible East Berlin actresses, big stage actresses. They played all the classics. It wasn't like he got some extras for that either. So just the look on their faces. And when I came in to testify as Martha, the mother of my character in the end, and the judges start by thanking me for coming back, because my character lives in Israel now, coming back to Germany to testify, and when he thanks her, and I'm forced to look at these guards, and it's incredibly powerful.
Well, continuing on that thought, I personally did not believe that Hannah really ever thought what she did was wrong. I don't think that she ever really learned her lesson, as far as what she did at Auschwitz. What's your thought on that?
No, I don't think so either. And I was so intrigued by Kate's courage there to just play it that way, that she never shows any remorse. I don't think she, in any conventional way, has it. It's like she almost, did she understand what she did? Did she actually understand it? She's a hard-working woman, and she's this enigma, but I think she represents so many, because thousands of people were in her situation, committed. You can never imagine that you could watch a church burn down full of women and children and not even open the door. You could open the door and save kids and women. That's something unimaginable for you and I, and these were real, normal people that did this. So I think that's one of the questions the film raises, like, how could it happen? And that's something that we have to think about, but there's no answer. There's no answer. It's just such you can't get around it.
It's one of the hard things to really understand, how you can never forgive people like that. And finally, I'm a big fan of Stephen Daldry. I think he makes these very quiet, intense films. You have a lot of great acting experience. You're married to a great director. What's your view on working with him? What does he add to the equation that makes it that much better?
Well, first of all, he's so incredibly smart, and he's so well prepared, and he's so open to the actors. He loves actors. loves, loves, loves actors. And that's key to me.
How wrong can you be?